it's that wonderful time of the week again where I struggle for oxygen not included. Nah, that's a lie. This days actually been pretty relaxed. Despite some hijinks, which always happens within the first 100 cycles, and we're chill. Give the game half a second to recognize it exists before I switch over to it. Probably worth mentioning, as schedule updates are mentioned. Next Monday, we're going ahead with Across the Obelisk, because we normally do. Then we're going to swap around multiplayer Mondays with Sember, because Matt KD87 and Sember have agreed to do a Baldurs Gate 3 honor mode run, and I will be joining them, and it will be great suffering. But I have noticed that like the oxygen not included VODs are doing very well, and I'm having a lot of fun with this file. So I'll be putting oxygen not included on Mondays. Wednesdays will be Baldurs Gate. As for Across the Obelisk, it's been quiet, so I don't know if we'll carry that on or if we'll swap out for another game when eventually Baldur's Gate finishes. But we'll give that a think. Should not include. Oh, of course the capture isn't working. There we go. But yeah, today's stream is as normal. Monday we'll wrap up the Across the Obelisk run that we're having, as we are in the final act, and Wednesday's oxygen not included will be swapped around. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just fit in like a small oxygen not included, a couple of hours stream before the Baldur's Gate one or not. Really depends, but yeah. Swapping around oxygen not included for Mondays rather than Wednesdays. Now what the hell was I on last week? Today's goal is I want to open up geysers and volcanoes if we have any. Admittedly, I'm probably not cracking open the volcanoes fully, but I do want to set them up in such a way. Hot polluted oxygen then. Still not urgent. I do want to start opening up vents and volcanoes and geysers and things so that I can start harnessing their resources. Knock knock. Ah, Maddie got to it. The initial contact was a success. Our new neighbour seems friendly, though extremely shy. They'll need more coaxing. Give them some food. 3 unique food items, quality great or higher. Improve nearby decor. Turn on their lights. Well, can make it pretty. Can do that much. Give them 2 statues. These were all rustled. They can be destroyed. Why are you stressed? Popped eardrums, overpressurized area, major eye irritation, yucky lungs, soggy feet, exposure to germs. Your morale is slightly low and you're not eating good enough food. Well, we can sort that out eventually. Didn't want cancel, what a dig. Oops. Because this is a thing. A cool steam vent. I can tame that. There's also this steam vent that I want to drain. Is this something? Critterfluxomatic. I have a lot of areas to explore and not a ton of time to get them all. So I think I want to refill this, at least temporarily, because I didn't intend to fully wipe out the hatches. These guys are starving? Why? Pending deliveries. Ah, I forgot to give them other stuff. Well, have some rock. Hatch. Keeping this door here so eventually when it comes time to letting duplicates through it, I can prevent the newbie dupes. Oh, hi Sparky! What was I saying? It'll stop the newbie dupes from going out here. Because if I put them in spacesuits, they're gonna be extremely slowed down. Welcome, welcome. You guys aren't cramps, you can keep that egg then. Start digging our way down so we can keep closing this in, or at least it's more natural gas and gets us in trouble. Deconstruct these because they're no longer needed. Right, I was trying to set this up, I remember. This is filling with oxygen. Cold water. Don't need that extra pipe. With no power. This just needs to be filtered correctly. So that this way, this little room will fill up with hydrogen and then I can set up to these generators. That's all lovely and filled though. Happy with that. Once these guys start dropping some glossy trackers, I'll probably set up this ranch proper. Oh, there is some critters I want to find as well. I don't know if they're on this map. They'll probably be on one of the planetoids. But there are plug slugs and I want them. Hello. You're there. My duplicants has discovered a laboratory full of dusty machinery, the vestiges of another colony's experiments perhaps. It's unclear whether the apparatus is intended for biological experimentation or advanced mechatronics or both. They remind me of a schnauzer. Or, damn, now I don't know what the dog's called. I think schnauzer is what I'm thinking of. Director has suggested implanting artificial memories during print, but despite the great strides we've made in our research under her direction, such a thing can barely be considered more than a pipe dream. For the moment, we remain focused on eliminating the remaining glitches in the system, as well as developing effective education and training routines. Suggest omega-3 supplements and mentally stimulating closure apparatus to accompany tutelage. Supplying ranching rocketry animal lover who's a Luddite who's flatulent. Or a mouth breather who's really good at tidying, building, and starts with super duper hard digging. You know, I think I'll wait. And find a better duplicate to become Sparky. I feel like Luddite is mean. And I certainly wouldn't call them a mouth breather. Yeah, there's another thing here. What are you? Cool slug guys. Cool slush geyser. Slush guys. I'm not trying those words again. Slush. Cool and Sparky and mouth breather would be mean. And not accurate. I'm going to trap in this chlorine vent because we don't need it anytime soon. What's the point of this game? You help your colonists survive and build a whole bunch of horrible contraptions and eventually get a rocket into space. There are actual goals, but yeah, colony building is the main one. So the original story was there is basically a rip in space-time and you need to escape through that. They've also added a lot of other like winning objectives. So if I go to colony summary, these are the three endings. Cosmic archaeology, which is specifically to spaced out DLC. The Great Escape, which is to leave the solar system. And Home Sweet Home. Cosmic archaeology, study different terrestrial artifacts at the Artifact Analysis Station. And The Great Escape. Establish colonies on the 5 asteroids by building and activating mini-pods. Colonies established 1 out of 5. Open the temporal tear by finding and activating the temporal tear opener. Send a duplicant on a one-way mission to the furthest star map destination. And Home Sweet Home requires you survive at least 200 cycles. Everyone has high morale, and you build a great monument. That's the easiest win condition. Obviously, I want to go to every colony I can. There's also been a lot of stuff introduced since I was last playing the game, which would have been ages ago, such as these fossils. There's a hermit over here to befriend. Whatever the hell this biobot builder is. There's a critter fluxomatic, which I believe allows us to build critters, which are animals. We need to fill this with hatch eggs. Actually, I can just deconstruct that. I can just move it. Build animals. Yeah, it's weird. I've not actually done that before, so we'll see when we get there. That little guy I'm letting drown to convert into meat. I love these guys. They look so goofy. They look so goofy, she says, drowning them. Right, how's this room looking? Disable you for a sec. Hopefully it's depressurized enough that I can fill this properly. There's a lot to this game. There's yeah, it's what you choose to make of it, but there's temporal escaping space was basically the original ending. Everything else has just been expansion after expansion. Paddy is stressed, and someone's trapped themselves. Why? Why are you trying to drown yourself like this? Do you have anything near you you can build with? Gold? Can't use that for a ladder. Igneous rock, right. Mafic, igneous. There we go, they're fine. They won't drown. Maybe. Probably. Just go get food, man. Why are you starving? But yes, we have this printing prod. All our duplicates spawn from it. Ah, there it is. Maintain 16 morale. That's the morale I need from all my duplicates to get the Home Sweet Home achievement. I didn't realise I could inspect this. Attention all Gravitas personnel. Evacuation protocol in effect. Reactor meltdown and bioengineering imminent. Remain calm and proceed to emergency exits and do not attempt to use elevators. Should also mention, investigating or inspecting all tech that you may find scattered across the map will give you basically background lore. The long and short of it is Gravitas was a facility that originally started all this. And they messed up. Bad. Now that we don't have someone drowning, I can go back up to 3 times speed. Have they built the statue by this guy yet? They have. Is it pretty enough for you yet? Nope, you need it to be prettier. I shall give you another statue. And another statue. Could also give you granite floor because that is prettier than slime. Should probably put some oxygen down here as well. It's all carbon dioxide and polluted oxygen and just gross. Ooh, there's another geyser here. No wait, I've already looked at you, haven't I? Yeah, hot polluted oxygen. Don't need you yet. That's why you're a priority too. Yeah, I've also accidentally already killed 2 dupes. Accidents. I swear. Move you into... What do you mean I'm oh, you hatched. You hatched at the perfectly wrong time. Move you here then. Maddie's getting stressed. I may just skill scrub Maddie, since that will bring her morale needs way down. Bloom overlay, where were you? Farming. Decor. There we go. We'll try and make the base look a little prettier while I'm waiting for duplicates to catch up on all their tasks. Supply teleporter input. So this will let me send things to the connected planet, which is this one. Which I don't have a lot of information on. I can only see the very surface level. But it looks like they got frozen uranium. There's some buildings here. Are you working yet? You're producing some hydrogen. Not enough. this here and this here for now. Just long enough to get this system up and running. Then I can make it proper later. Convert, go fully hydrogen. Oh, new printables available. An operator who requires a nightlight to sleep, but they're really good at it. That's a plus 12. Luddite who can build, dig, and cook. Well, this'll do. We have a greased monkey. I just need to give Sparky a nightlight. It's fine. I mean, Sparky gets her own bedroom. Where would I could trap one of these little guys in there, because they produce light. Yeah, Sparky's gonna sleep with a roommate. That I've decided. Because I snore, apparently. Good. Snoring is also a trait that some of these guys can get. But yeah, you get a roommate. It's called a shine bug. They glow. And they can come in all different colours. It's that one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Could have this top row be something different. The big bed is 3 tiles wide if I remember, so that would be something like that. I have to adjust Sparky's room actually, because if I do it like this way, then it's going to be very easy for a shine bug to escape, and I don't want them to escape. Do I have an egg of them actually? Shine nymph egg. I do. There's 2 of them. Where are you? Over here. Cool. You're going over here. You gotta live with Sparky now. Give you a cot for now, just because I don't have the resources to give you a nice looking bed. But you can get a nice painting. I'll even make it gold. There's another one over here. We'll chuck you in as well. Oh, and I should actually put you on a work schedule, so 5, 4, 3, you're going on schedule 2. There we go. Assign to Sparky. There we go. As for your skills, just straight in and operating. You get a hat. Look at you go. You have learned how to plug in a light bulb. You can now be an engineer. I will have to assign you to what all the engineers are assigned to. Operating and building. I didn't know it snowed until I stayed with friends on vacation. That was fun. I've had moments like that. I didn't know I sleep talked until I stayed with someone on vacation. They were very, very homesick because they have I think they still have a pet parrot. They had a pet parrot at home and they were really, really missing them on the vacation. Apparently I started making bird noises. Just started tweeting and making noises that I knew the parrot made in my sleep. Nails is making you smart. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, nice picture of some barbecue and muffins and stuff. So yeah, how did you sleep? I slept okay. Did you know that you sleep talk? No, what do you mean? You started cawing and chirping. Oh. Because I knew I sleep walked. I didn't know I sleep talked. And I knew I sleep walked because I found myself waking up in a couple of places where I definitely didn't go to sleep. How's this doing? It worked! It leveled out! This is what I wanted the system to look like. Right, cool. I can set this up as it should be, which is hooked up here. I can disconnect this. So this hydrogen will now flow up and into this pipe, which these generators will then use to produce power. And any excess can go down to these guys. Which will power my toilets. Meaning I don't need to manually clean toilets anymore. And any excess water that doesn't get purified here to go back into the toilet system will go either into this plant or into this water purifier, which will then be stored for later. Currently it's fueling the oxygen in a roundabout cycle. What have I unlocked? Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Yippee! Alright, that means I need to start actually distributing this as intended. This I'm just going to leave to drain, because these guys can use up oxygen and hydrogen. But as for the rest of the oxygen, I'd like that to go across the top of the base. give them a bridge so they can build that remaining pipe. They're also going to need a bridge here to build it across this length. But yeah, yay, I don't need to manually deal with toilets anymore. Put in a bridge so we can go over this pipe and over this pipe. A vent on this end here. Suppose we'll chuck another one here, another one here, and one about here. That should be even enough. Max gas pressure, out of power. Don't worry, there'll be power soon enough. Maybe. How much is this load? 1,400. Your load is 720. Okay, if I was smart about this, which I'm not, what I could do is place one here. Remove this one. I need to do some thinking. Sorry if I go quiet for a minute. It hurts when I have to think out loud. Get these ladders out of the way, they're not going to be needed. Automation, I'm going to need to hook you up to here so that you don't produce wasted power. You can remove this piece of wire. Wrong wire. Connect that. Disconnect here. There we go. And then I can do this. This is going to be a very temporary and gross setup, but it will eventually work out eventually. Eventually. If I move this wire to here as well, I can stop these guys running on these wheels all the time. I want to cut those wires off so they don't overload the system. Set this to 90 and the minimum to 20. So this battery will send a red signal when it's 90% full, and it'll request to turn on at 20%. Oh, look, another shine nymph. But a night owl researcher interests me. Yeah, I can work with this. I have an entire night owl schedule that's not being used. Please, take it. You can immediately grab a hat. I suppose I'll set this room up for like special duplicants that need unique sleeping quarters. Actually, make this at least a little symmetrical. Do that, and have a rec room in the middle. Yep, that'll do. Put some nice corner trim in here. Or I would if the walls existed. Don't build that out of sandstone, build that out of something pretty like granite. If I just put a telephone in here, just annoy the hell out of the special people that are sleeping in their own unique bedroom. Someone's having a call at 3 in the morning. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems doable. Eventually put some carpet in here as well. It'll muffle it just enough. How's this looking power-wise? That's good, that's good. I can get rid of these wires. Brilliant. Now I do think I want a backup for this hydrogen in the event that it overflows. So as a temporary solution, I'm just going to chuck this here. And if I need it, I'll hook it up. That looks built to me. So we will hook you up. We can disconnect this one. Now this base does have a lot of oxygen in it already, so I may just open these doors and just fully flood the entire map with oxygen. Yeah, there's some hydrogen already overflowing. Right, build quicker. Duncan, hurry up. Maddie, speedrun. You join the colony, you join for slave wages. Now get building. Got another achievement? No place like clone. Have at least 20 living duplicates. Ah, nice. Come on, monkey. Brilliant. 4 idle people. Should change that. Who's idle? Nails. Let's just put these seeds everywhere. We can tidy up a lot of places around the base. Just as a temporary task, while I figure out where I want people to go. Unreachable dig. Why? Oh, because it's one tile. I'll do it. Can't squeeze through a 1 tile gap. Some hydrogen's going out into the base, but that will eventually fix itself. Need to pipe you somewhere better. This one's gonna head straight down and feed the bottom of the base. I think this one I just want to go into spacesuits eventually. So I may put that here. 1, 2, 3, but there's this in the way. Put it before, but then I have to move this. I shall simply have to think on it. But with that source oxygen set up means I can get rid of these guys. Which in turn will save me some resources long. Can free up some labor down here too. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Actually, I probably don't want to remove the wires, I just want the buildings. These wires can go, but not this one because it's going to be hooked up to this thing, which will get rid of the excess carbon dioxide inside the base. And Sparky's nightlights have hatched. Yeah, a little grumpy the room's tiny, but that's their issue. Could open this one and it'll give him a bit of room. And still provide light for Sparky. Yeah, that's better. Nope. Duncan's happy. They're running around with all the sparkles. They are so damn happy. Now we are going to need water into the system soon. It isn't just toilet water. Which is why we go here. Clean this area up. Now, cool slush brine will emit at negative 10 degrees. I may just put a brine converter above it and drop the water here because it is emitting kind of slow. 300 grams of water a second isn't unruly. And this biome's kind of warm, so I could use that. Uh-oh. No, not this glitch. Oh, this glitch again. No, I don't want to mass deconstruct my entire goddamn base. No. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope. No. Bad. Bad glitch. Jesus. You. Just deconstruct you. Cool. Pinch pepper now? What do you mean there's no sweet location for you? Oh, you're just the edible variety. Eh, you'll rot. It'll be fine. So I want refinement. I would want desalinator, that was the word. That's what was going to be negative 10 degrees when it comes out of here, so I want it to spend the least possible amount of time in a pipe as I can, otherwise it may freeze and break the pipe. So I do that. That. Make you insulated as well, actually. And then I hook that up like so. That should give it the least amount of time to freeze. In theory. It'll probably still break. running a bit better than it was. I could probably run some of this power off to this desalinator. And this pipe. So I will. I don't think I need 4 kilowatts of power's worth. You only use 480 watts and you're 200 watts, so I can just use a small boy. A small power transformer. Could probably rip up all these. They serve their purpose. What are you doing? What did you come here for, Maddie? You're the He's not able to reach food. Why are you... The glitch. The glitch. The glitch dug up his ladders. Nope. No. Nope. Someone, for the love of God, dig that duplicate out quickly. Good game. Building doctor. I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm just gonna grab the Drecklet and call it that. I'd be happy with the Drecklet. Well, at least if he pees himself, it will just go into a pool of polluted water anyway. I got that going for me. This ice is negative 40 degrees. God damn. Could use that. It deconstructed the water under this guy too. And his statues. No. Rude. And it's trying to deconstruct this. No. No. Let it be. We need that garbage. It's my garbage. No friend spent so long trying to get a nice structure for clean drinking water and then one of the colors shit in it. Yep. It happens to everyone and it's always the starting pool of water you choose. So before I destroyed this base, I had a pool of water here. I put a tile to block it in case for some reason they wet themselves before they can reach the toilet. Just in case of anything. Never happens. Nothing bad ever happens. Right. That's sealed up. Start digging out that. Set up this. See, I always mess up these structures. Sooner or later, something will screw up with it. Maybe a wire decides to melt. Maybe I run out of water and I have to panic scramble. Something's gonna happen to it, and I just accept that fact. Alright. Meteor showers. 130 seconds remaining. It is inevitable. Analyze that. Build that transformer before I forget. This could be disconnected now. This is all manual labor I could be using anywhere else. I feel like the main things about oxygen not included are to know: 1, your clean water source will get pee in it, so know how to deal with it. 2, your dupes will find a way to get themselves trapped somewhere they shouldn't. Learn how to save them. And 3, Google it. There's so many of these structures that I just... If you can't pull out your butt, Google it. Someone's built it. And someone's fine-tuned it and optimized it. Someone has over-engineered this design to the point where it's perfection and could not even be destroyed by someone like me. Get those eggs out of there. That's a lot of smooth boys, actually. That's a lot of smooth hatchings. And you guys are cramped. I can steal your eggs. Yes, good job. Get hypothermia researching. Do it. For the colony. Let me see if my researchers can do better. Digby, congrats, you get a promotion. Able, you're fine. Ranch dressing, you're fine. Backup pilot can get astronomy. Cat a farmer, I just want to be a farmer. Sember is doing God's work. Devon is the plumber who can also demolish. Doc is a doctor with improved carrying for extra strength. Dunk is fine. Maddie, I mean, could also give you more strength. Nails is fine. Nisbet, give you improved construction so you can build quicker. Pilot, you should have suitability. Rain, I need to scrub to get rid of the grilling because now we do have people that can cook. Stinky can super duper hard dig. And 1 key is fine. Can you reach it now? Yep, cool. No glossy droplets as of yet, but doing okay. Wait, why am I doing UR conductive wire? A regular wire is 1k. You fool, we could have saved so much gold. Do it. Do it cheap. Yeah, no, immediately broke the pipe from being cold. Oops. Let's not worry about you just yet. This water is a whole 4 degrees. This whole area is gonna freeze. Need a place to deposit that gold. Well, I can give you a very cold place to put that gold. Wrong button. That button. This is getting very warm very quick. Don't want that with bigness. Know what I want this out of? Granite. Because granite actually has like good thermal properties for spreading temperature out, and is cheap. I can bridge it onto here. I'm going to say don't plumb it. Don't pipe it even until the water reaches this level. Waiter. I am so good at speaking the English. Doing a great job of that today. So you're up for 400 seconds every 654 seconds. You're active for 83 cycles. After 140 cycles of dormancy. 31 cycles until you're next dormant. Oh, I'm gonna need a calculator. So let's see. A day is 600 seconds, in oxygen not included. So 406 seconds times 3758.6. 1,525 kilos. 500 kilograms to a tile. That's 3 tiles worth of brine per eruption period, essentially. So 3 full squares of water. And if I were to say times by 83.7, I have now lost track of the math. I will in fact take the lime because I can make steel with that. Send green signal if above 500 kilograms. It's roughly 250 tiles of water per eruption period before this guy goes dormant. So I need a tank about this big unless I wanted to go wide. I can do that. It'll go dormant when it's got too much water pressure anyway. And let's start exploring this. Another set of Masqué windshield wipers has been discovered in parking lot D following the bioengineering department's critter enclosure breach last week. Employees are strongly encouraged to plug their vehicles in at lots A through C until further notice. Please refrain from calling in municipal animal control. All critter sightings should be reported directly to Dr. Byron. Ah, forgot to make that actually, like, possible. Oops. I should slide some of the water drain here. Alright, actually, since we don't desperately need reed fiber, I'm gonna cut that and just keep these tanks filling up. Now water's coming in. Has it had any impact? No, because it's just made the water go up to 40 degrees. But it did cool down the start. I need to warm up this brine just enough to not break the pipes. Which means bringing it up to at least, like, say, 2 degrees? 6 if we want to be safe. We could let this pressurize a bit now it's stabilized. Let's see. Oh yeah, have we improved our decor at all? You would like more decor. Understood. Sorry about giving you new floor and then immediately ripping it up. You only want to eat spicy tofu? How do I make spicy tofu? I forgot. Tofu marinated in a flavorful pinch of pepper nut sauce. Tofu plus pinch of pepper nut in a gas range makes spicy. Okay. Might as well pop this up here then, so then I could do the door trick to just drop the food down eventually. I don't have a big oven yet. Ah, it needs nuclear technology, which I'm still putting off. Right, right. Understood. Please sweep up that chlorine before it completely off-gasses. Coal. Or I could grab you just for supplying. Yeah, I think I do. I think I grab Ellie here. You can go on to schedule 1. You have 2 jobs, tidying and picking things up. When Sparky's gained a point, he can get up. You get a promotion. Even better engineering. How are you still producing smooth eggs despite the fact that you are... How are you still eating metal? It's containing granite. You're just that. Do I get more pay? I can give you better food. But money? Nah. You get to eat but actual like barbecues rather than tofu and sludge. When I eventually set up a proper kitchen, you may get surf and turf. You wanted a nap in the very cold place. Good job. Is this remotely cooled down? No. Okay. You have been promoted. Please do not resist. Please do not ask for company benefits either. There are none. How's the decor looking? Average of 58. Let's see. Please stop dropping things. You're so close to being done, and then I can seal this area. Could add one here, but you guys eat a lot of power, don't you? 960 watts, yeah. Which means I'd have to go back in and replumb it with the good wire like I was originally going to. Well, I'm here now. I'd better learn from my mistakes now than later. Do it that way. Get rid of that. And these. Add a little bit of automation. If temperature here is a nice balmy 5 degrees. No, actually, it should probably be more like 20. I don't know. Send green signal if below 5. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hopefully this will warm up the water over here eventually enough that I can actually use this. And what do you know? The bottom of this is empty, so I can deconstruct this. Why you just stood there, pilot? You can leave. There you go. just turn this on for a good minute. Get this water warmer than too damn cold. So in theory I can hook this up now. And it shouldn't immediately break the pipe. The water you are throwing out is 5 degrees. There we go. Brilliant. So we'll let this tank run for a bit. Hopefully it'll fill up with water that's warm. If I set this to below 3 degrees, it should hopefully pump out water that's about 5. Don't want to get much colder than that though, because then we run the risk of it going back to freezing in the pipes. When that fills up, it'll go into here. Should hopefully eat some of the heat from the top of the base. Right. Let's see, it's just gone 8 o'clock. I wonder when that's streaming tonight. Because I could raid out to him. If he lives. You only use 60 watts of power? Damn. Could do that easily. Don't want a mouth breather. Don't really need another duplicate just yet. We'll go with the sandstone. Oh, there's water going down here. Why is there water down here? That might be from the ice. Yeah, they were probably carrying back the ice that was freezing in these pipes. Okay. How's the temperature in here? It's around 28 degrees. Mealwood's gonna stop growing at 30. I need to grab one of these guys, a Weezewort, because they spit out cold air. Oh, and they finally got this. Brilliant. Are there any nearby? What's you? You are the closest possible one. Ah, you move this up one singular tile, right? Doable. In the name of progress, gotta be done. There we go. One auto sweeper. I might chuck another one in here. Not too worried about it, but sure. We're running out of power up here. Generators aren't keeping up. Not enough hydrogen alone in one spot. That just means we need more ways of eating oxygen up. And this guy eats oxygen. Just steal this entire branch and chuck it into him. Which also means I could just hook up this branch into here. This will mess with the airlocks a little, but it'll work out. It'll be okay. And CO2 will just get thrown out somewhere. Yeah. Yes, I know, it's toasty in there. Build quickly, I'll die. Oop, Matt is live, right. I will take that as my sign to start wrapping up and bully Matt. Because he's gotta capture more. Fuck. There goes my phone. Jesus Christ. Gotta raid Matt. Easy. Let's open up the Twitch. Creator. Stream. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, Sparky. Congratulations on the promotion to joining my engineering squad. May you live a long, prosperous life and not get stuck in a hole with no oxygen. As for schedule updates, I'll repeat what I said at the very start of the stream. Sember and I have been doing multiplayer Mondays, but those are being moved over to Wednesdays because Matt, Sember and I are going to Baldurs Gate. That's going to be interesting. Oxygen not included will probably be moved over to the Monday slot. As for Across the Obelisk, we'll wrap that up Monday as originally planned. I may do an Oxygen not included stream next week. I just don't know where I'm fitting it in just yet. Yeah. Pick a channel, Matt. There they are. Let's get that set up. So yeah, Monday, Across the Obelisk. Wednesday, Matt, Semper and I are playing Baldurs Gate 3. And then Oxygen not included will be moved to Mondays. Ready to raid now. Let's go!